Hello viewers, welcome to another edition of War Robots test server. This is 2017, August 19th to 20th. War Robots test server version 3.2.0 179. There will be a new map, Rome, hopefully, that we'll fall into. This is the new prototype robot, and it has a unique ability of descend. Last week there was a problem with it whereby it was jumping even though the 20-second cooldown hadn't been complete yet. So let's try this out, and it'll jump, go into stealth mode after it lands. Health 129,000, speed 39 kilometers an hour, and 20-second ability cooldown, level 8 for everything. Weapons and robots. This looks like a Taran, but it's not. It's the prototype heavy weapon, and it's a fire thrower, an incendiary weapon. It'll fire for 10 seconds, and then 5 seconds of cooldown. 6,860 damage per second, range of 350, 5-second reload. The Raijin apparently will have a 30% increase in the amount of damage it does. So it doesn't take 32% less damage or take 30% more damage. It's the amount of damage it does to the enemy is 30% more. Last week it was 50% more, I believe, but now it's been dialed down to 30%. We put Tempest on this. Apparently the Nashorn and the Kang Dae will have 200% damage to physical shields, so that's doubling or perhaps tripling. It was 200% more, or 200 times. Sorry, 200% of damage. So that would be doubling, but if it's 200% more, that would be tripling. That the Nashorn and the Kang Dae will do. Right, and there's also a number of weapon rebalances, plus or minus. And let's go to Beacon Rush, where the heavy bots won't have as much time spent or wasted moving into the conflict. I'm going to play rather progressively, so I go through the robots rather quickly. So here's the power plant. I'm going to exit so that we can go into the Rome map. Here, let's try again. Oh, here it is, the new Rome map. Looks like a giant big coliseum here. My keypad's not very optimized for this prototype test server, so I'll have to use the jog dial manually. Okay, let's see if it cools down. Okay, so there's a 5-second cooldown, during which I'm unable to be targeted. Yeah, so that they fixed that now, where it doesn't keep jumping, even though the 20-second countdown hadn't yet finished. It's a rather large map, but it's got low height of obstacles, which is great for aphids. Now, as I said, I'll play rather aggressively here. Rather than going for that beacon, I'll try to target the enemy. Okay, let's try this. Jump, and then 5 seconds where I won't be targeted. So now you see why I've chosen Thunders, and it does them, and Orkans. It does a lot of damage in a very short amount of time. But the jump is not big jump though. Let's try to jump again. Yeah, it's not as high a jump as a Griffin, or at least it doesn't feel that way. Okay, go into stealth, but unfortunately I can't see the enemy, so it's a bit of a waste. I'm gonna hide for a while then. Okay, stealth is almost ready again. Or my descend ability is almost ready. Okay, so let's look for the enemy here. They're hiding. Alright, here we go. Giant land. Now I could probably try firing before it finishes landing. Uh-oh, I'm outside the bubble. It's got an Ansel. Oh, it's a 3 Ansels for some odd reason. So it won't do any damage whatsoever. Oh, a strange configuration. Okay, so this game's going to be over soon, so let me move on to the next robot here. Alright. Let's move into battle as fast as we can before this game is over. Now, this is the flamethrower. Range 350. It ignores energy shields, but not physical shields. That's good. There's some counter to it. So now this Raijin does not have its shield, physical shield activated, and I'm on the side, so very effective weapon. I'm on the rear side of this Ancelot, so now the front of the Ancelot is against me, so it'll ignore. So physical shields are countered to this flamethrower here, so I'm in trouble against this little Garrett too. Oh no, I was able to destroy it. Very effective weapon, this flamethrower. It's got good range too. Okay, we move on. Go to the let's compare it before we have the confound of the physical shield. Sorry, not physical shield. The Nashorn doing damage to physical shields, or Kang Dae. Let's try the Tempest. Let's see about this 30% bonus here to increase in damage. It's hard to tell because I haven't had a level 8 Tempest to compare it to, but it's a good amount of damage. So this could be a benefit. Let's see. Let me see how well I can fight against this. It's doing a lot of damage to me despite the physical shield defense. I'll have to report that as a possible bug of the flamethrower. Okay, so let's try the Nashorn. Oh, I was able to jump somehow. Oh, I see. The that stealth robot pushed me up. Okay, so let's see how I do against this. I can't target that during stealth period. So there'll be some protection. That's the flamethrower. Nine-second cooldown is Nashorn. Nashorns you don't see a lot in higher level play, just because it's not as much damage. Doesn't get that splash the Trident does. Alright, so that has been War Robots Test Server 2017 August 19th to 20th. That's Test Server version 3.2.0. I hope you've enjoyed this demonstration. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you also enjoyed the new roam map.